going. What's up, everybody? It's been a long time. I've been out of the vlog game for a few weeks. You see, I've been very, very busy. I went to Australia, then I went to Tulsa, then I came back, getting started at UCLA, working with international students, then traveling all over the place. And in the midst of all of that, well, I got me a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend now. So anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm back in it. I'm making vlogs, gonna shoot some videos. I'm hoping to pump out like one video a week or so. Yeah, so what do you say we just cool the cue intro, cue the, just flip it, reverse it, whatever. I'm dyslexic, just doesn't matter, let's go.
If your art life is gritty, you'll be toasting my health. If an interesting culture should be lining the walls, when your birthright is interest, you could just accrue it all. Me and my cousins, and you and your cousins, it's a line that's always running. Me and my cousins, and you and your cousins, I can feel it coming.
So, what's the point of making these videos? Why vlog? What do I have to say that's so important that I should be putting it on the World Wide Web for all 37 of you to watch and comment on? I've been thinking about that, so I'm glad you asked. So I've got 3 reasons why I've decided that I'm going to do this, why I'm gonna make these videos, why I'm gonna vlog. And so, reason numero uno, yeah, I think it's a place for me to come process things. Whenever I sit in front of this camera and, you know, think about what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna create this and what I'm gonna say, it actually helps me to think through the stuff that I believe and the stuff that I wanna talk about. It actually gives me a better handle, better grips on what I'm even trying to say. So this is a place for me to like come process things with you. And so hopefully it's helpful to some of you guys. So that's reason number 1. Reason numero 2, is to keep my friends and my family and other people who are invested in what we're doing here in Los Angeles, to keep them updated. So for those of you who don't know, if this is the first video you're watching, myself and like 12 of my friends all moved out to Los Angeles, California, to start a new church in the area. So we actually came to join a local church called Soma Culver City. And I'm going through different trainings and just preparing for what it's gonna look like to go start a new church in the area. So yeah, a lot of people are invested in what we're doing out here. And so part of the reason I wanna make these is to keep you guys who might be following along with my life or our lives here and what you gotta do?
I was just seeing what you're up to.
Yeah, shooting a vlog.
Am I gonna be in this part?
Yeah, your voice is.
Can I come say hi?
Yeah, come say hi. This is perfect timing. So for those of you who are invested in what we're doing out here, well, to those people you're gonna know.
What's up?
He's,
Where do I look?
you can look kind of above the camera. Okay. Yeah, cross your eyes.
I don't know how.
You just look at the front of your nose. Watch my finger.
I can see myself right here.
What do you want to say to everybody?
I wanna, first of all, I wanna say, that,
Daniel McKay, everybody. So I share a house with 5 other dudes. Not a lot of privacy. We're all very deeply invested in each other's lives, as you can see. Reason number 3. Reason number 3. There's a lot of cliches and stereotypes that people think of when they hear the word Christian. A lot of those are really fairly represented throughout the Christian world. I've seen people who claim to be Christians do a lot of really crappy things, and so unfortunately a lot of people hear the word Christian and they don't think happy thoughts. So part of what I want to do is break down some of those hopefully break down some of those stereotypes. Yeah, and also throughout these videos and by request, maybe, I don't know, I'd like to address some of the issues that people have with Christianity and open up a dialogue. That's something I'm really passionate about. I love talking about stuff. So I studied religion and philosophy in college, so I have no marketable skills at all except to think and talk. And so, yeah, I like opening up a dialogue and figuring out what people believe and why they believe it and being challenged on my beliefs. And so maybe you're out there watching this and you've had a bad experience with Christians or the church or something like that. Me too. In fact, I've had some terrible experiences with Christians and the church. So why are you still a Christian then if you've had such bad experiences with Christians and the church? That is a great question. I'm glad you asked. I am still a Christian because I believe that this is true. And not like true for me, but maybe not true for other people true. I'm saying that I believe that this is objectively true. And I know that that's probably like really offensive to a lot of people, this idea that I think that this is true for everyone. But I want you to know that I haven't come to this conclusion lightly. In fact, I want to give you what I call my 3-pronged epistemology. Pause. What's epistemology, and why don't you just use real words that everyone knows? Great question. Sorry about that. # philosophy minor. Epistemology is essentially the study of knowing. You know things, but how do you know them? And how do you know that you know those things? And how do you know that you know that you know that you know? You get the point. Back to my 3-pronged epistemology. So, I believe this stuff because of a combination of reason, faith, and experience. Now, I don't have time to go in depth on those 3 things, but I do want to give you guys a little flyby. So, here we go. I like this zoom in, zoom out thing. You know, I feel like it keeps you guys engaged. Where's he going to be? Is he going to be in my face or is he going to be back here? Anyway, sorry, I'm easily distracted. Squirrel. Back to what I was saying. Okay, my 3 prongs. Number 1, reason. Basically, I've found that Christianity actually makes sense. So I believe it gives a more comprehensive and satisfying interpretation of the human experience than any other religion or worldview. It provides a framework to truly make sense of the world and how we experience it as human beings, both the good and the evil, the beauty and the suffering. Basically, I've found that this book, the Bible, actually interprets reality and it's trustworthy. You see, I've spent the last 7 years of my life studying this book, and not just this book, like other ancient texts and other religions and worldviews, and I've come to find that Christianity actually makes the most sense. So that's prong number 1, reason. Now on to faith. This one's pretty easy because everyone has faith, whether you believe in Jesus, Muhammad, nothing, or maybe you're one of those people that believes that all ways are equally valid, all faiths and religions are equally true. Each of those statements is a faith statement. You see, none of this can be scientifically or empirically proven. Therefore, each of us will be exercising elements of faith regardless of our religion or worldview. I can't prove to you that Jesus is the Son of God, just like you can't prove to me that there is no God, or that each religion and faith is equally valid and true. We all have faith, we're all making truth claims. The only thing for it is to examine these truth claims, dialogue about it, and figure out which one makes the most sense. So, everyone has faith. Reason, faith, and now for the last one. And this is the kicker. Experience. This is what it really all boils down to for me. You see, if I just had reason and faith, I wouldn't be a Christian. But I've had an experience with God that I can't deny. You see, I've experienced this forgiveness and joy and crazy love for the first time when I was 18 years old, whenever I gave my life to following the J-Man. That's Jesus, in case you were wondering. He's known affectionately as the J-Man around my house. And I don't want to give you the impression that this was like a one-time experience or something. You see, I experience God regularly now and in a myriad of different ways. So the point is, my three-pronged epistemology, reason, faith, and experience, come together to tell me that God is in fact real, that He actually truly loves me, and He proved this love by coming and dying for me. Assuming the story is true, which I am. Now, when I'm talking about this, I am aware of how crazy it sounds. But the reality is I've experienced it to be true. These truths have changed me so deeply that I can never be the same again. Actually, not these truths. God has changed me so deeply that I can never be the same again. And that's why I want to talk about this. That's why I want to have a dialogue. Because I've experienced a love and a joy and a hope in Jesus that can never, ever be taken from me. And I honestly believe that this is what the entire world is looking for. So, reason, faith, and experience. That's my three-pronged epistemology for why I believe Christianity to be true. And there's a lot more to it than that, but hopefully that little flyby was helpful for some of you guys. All right, that's it for me and my 3 reasons for vlogging. Processing stuff with you guys, thinking about this stuff and putting it out there. Keeping everyone updated on what's happening in my life and in the life of my community, and giving people this little glimpse into the life and thoughts of a follower of, one more time, the J-Man. Okay.
Always running in my cause.